درود به همه عزیزای فارسی زبون، خوش اومدید. همونطور که میدونید بازی داگز ليجن داگز 3 میشه. در اصل یک هفته ای هست که به بازار اومده و به امید خدا از امروز شروع کردیم با هم دیگه قدم به قدم، قسمت به قسمت تا انتهای بازی رو بریم و ببینیم که از چه قراره. دوستان خوشحال میشم که لایک کنید، کامنت بذارید، دنبال کنید، سابسکرایب کنید ما رو، مخصوصا اگه دوست دارید سری کامل این بازی رو ببینید.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't rushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
خب شروع شد و مثل اینکه میخوان پارلیمان رو بمب بذارن. ببینیم جلوشونو میشه گرفت یا نه. آسون بود که یه دکمه. خب بقیهش ببینیم که
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
خب میگه اینو نگه دار که مسیرش مشخص شد. اینم همون هک کردنای قدیمی مونه. ببینیم یادم هست بازش کنم یا نه. راستش داگز 1 نسبتاً جالب بود، ولی 2 رو من خودم به شخص خیلی لذت نبردم. به نظرم ضعیف بود داستانش. حالا ببینیم 3 میتونه جبران اون بازی رو بکنه یا نه. به زودی مشخص میشه. خب تا اینجا که هنوز هیچی معلوم نیست. ببینیم فرتی خورد زمین.
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. But why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
میخوان خرابکاریشون رو مثل که بندازن گردن گروه ما.
Nothing identifying. I suspect
گروهی
that's
که تو
by design.
بازی ما دنبال میکنیم منظورمه. بعد اوه اینجا رو ببین.
The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
خب این یکیشون اوه دیدنمون.
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs.
خب همچین مسئله خاصی نبود.
Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
خب میخوام پارلمان انگلیس رو بترکونن، تقصیرش هم بندازن گردن ماها. گروه ددسک تو بازی اینا اسمشون باید سریع. خب reach the house of commons. دوستان حتما لایک فراموش نشه، کامنت بذارین، مخصوصا اگه میخواین سری کامل این بازی رو ببینید. به نظرم تجربه جالبی باید باشه. من که روزشو بخواین یه خورده هیجان زدم. مخصوصا که چون میتونیم هر کسی رو جزو گروهمون بیاریم، این به نظرم تجربه جالبی به ما میده. میتونیم تیم خودمون رو بسازیم. خب اینجا چه خبره؟ اینا رو روشن کنیم که احیانا کسی خواست بیاد. دتونیتورشون کجاست؟ ایناش.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. We don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this going to take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
خب بریم تو کارشون برای بچه. بهشون نشون بدیم که با برد کسی در افتادن.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Where's backup when you need it? Just a scratch.
اوه روزی چی نشده دارم میمیرم. تیراندازی خورده حس ولی داره به نظرم. نمیدونم انگار خیلی مسلط نیستم با تفنگ مثلا. البته خب این بازی خیلی به برای تفنگ بازیش معروف نیست، بیشتر به هکینگ معروفه، مثل جی تی ای ولی برای هکرها.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then.
خب تا اینجا که بمب خونسا کردیم.
Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out.
فقط پارلمان نبود، مثل که
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any
دور تا
time.
دور لندن رو بمب
Sisters at the
گذاشت.
tone conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it,
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names,
چه بود
ops,
پرچ کردم
locations.
فلان.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck.
خب میگه کلیدشو پیدا.
Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes.
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point.
شروع
promise.
شد.
Good luck.
این از کلید. خب یه نگاهی انداختم که اینا چی داریم چی نداریم.
saw him somewhere around here. Shot fired.
Shit, everyone's down.
خب اینم از این. دوستان بازی‌های جدید هم تو راه هست، حتما اگه از این بازی خوشتون نیامد، اگه سایبرپانک و اساسینز کرید جدید و اینها رو میخواین دنبال کنید، چنل ما رو سابسکرایب بکنید. ما خوشحال میشیم که در خدمت شما عزیزان باشیم. تک تکشون رو به صورت قسمت به قسمت تا انتهای بازی بریم.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day.
میدونستی لندن قبلا هم از بین رفته زمان طاعون و آتش بزرگ و غیره و دوباره اینها میخوان که ریست بکنن.
devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Day at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist.
ترکوندن بمبو انداختنش کردن گروه ددسک.
to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
As crime numbers take a dive, illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply don't any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
یه نفر مونده کل DedSec. هر کاراکتری، هر شخصیتی با یه سری قدرت‌های ویژه یا وسایل ویژه میاد. این وکیل مثلا اگه بچه ها رو دستگیر کنن این زودتر آزادشون میکنه، یا مثلا این دمیج کمتری میگیره. این میتونه درون سامن کنه. اون تفنگ. خب به نظرم برای اولی همین بهتر باشه. البته که باید یه تیم از هر کسی، از کارگران ساختمونی، نمیدونم پرستار، وکیل، جاسوس، نمیدونم شخصیت مختلف باید جمع کنیم که از تمام جوانب یه تیم خوب داشته باشیم.
glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure. Whatever.
از چپ باید بریم، یه سجیبی داره. این موتور سواری چجوریه؟ ماشین که همچین تعریفی نداشت. نداره موتور، من ماشین رو برداری کنم بهتر باشه. نقشه چقدر بزرگه.
Auto drive now enabled.
آتو درایو هم داره، جالبه. میتونیم همینجوری بذاریم به خودش برسه.
Auto drive now disabled.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Oh shit! I've been caught up in some spy movie. This is mental.
همون پازلای همیشگی.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
You got this, blood. Stay cool. You're hard. Yo, anyone here? Better turn on the juice.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking...
چیزی مهمی نبود. چند وقتی کسی اینجا نبوده؟ چون مثلا مخفیگاه گروه ددسکه.
Registration detected. Identify yourself or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Bro, it's cool. You know Sabine? She's my mate.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
یه ماسک برداشتم، حالا چجوری اینا رو باید انتخاب کنیم و هنوز بلد نیستم.
That's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So, Bagley Bags, if
لحچه جالبی دارن.
DedSec didn't bomb the city, then who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Oh my days. How's a girl like you get out of that clash?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah, bruv. Look, it's hard out here for DedSec, man. I've always wanted to roll with you lot, but I don't want to get murked or anything, innit?
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance.
خلاصه داستان اینجاست که
What do you say?
باید لندن از دست یک سری تروریست آزاد کنیم. یک ماموریت دیگه انجام بدیم و این ویدیو رو تموم کنیم. دوست ندارم خیلی طولانی بشه که شما دوستان اذیت بشین. باز یادتون نره اگه دوست دارین سری کامل بازی رو ببینین حتما لایک کنید، سابسکرایب کنید. که من سری کامل رو براتون بذارم. تک پوینت ها چی بود؟ من لحظه ندیدم، ببخشید. این چیز جالبیه. خب یه دونه از اینا رو فکر کنم باید بخریم. خب این از این.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
ماسک هم اینجا هست. الان هیچی نمیتونیم بخریم. ماسکامون رو اینجا میتونیم انتخاب کنیم. ماسک خوک معروف. دیگه چیزی دیگه نداریم؟ نه. یک کلاه هم عوض کنیم و
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec.
یه خورده تمرین بوکس بکنیم ببینیم چجوریه.
Start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Couldn't have done that better myself. Just like that.
کار یا موش
Quick on your
میزنم.
feet now. You want to create distance. Getting it. You're getting it.
شاخالی و کانتر. نسبتاً جالب بود.
Right, gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
بریم سراغ یه میشن دیگه قبل از اینکه این ویدیو رو ببندیمش.
All right, let's do this. Where do we start?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
Fucking Albion. They're not keeping us safe, they're keeping us unsafe. Am I right?
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. One, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll throw spanners all over the fucking place.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
خب کجا بریم؟ همینجا.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
یه میشن دیگه باز شد. لیگ بزن ها درست با گلیرو. چجوری ماسکو میدادیم؟ تیم سوارشی نه؟ خب فکر کنم بریم که تو بریم بتونیم انجام نه مثل این که بله دست از راه دور نمیشه. خب بریم تو.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
جالب ماسکو چجوری میداد؟
This is bollocks. Without being in control of the courts, there's like no way for anyone to have a fair trial anymore.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
ساکت و بی سر و صدا. یکی اینجاست. خب کارم تمام فکر کنم.
Bags, talk to me.
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the shit?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
این ماشین باید پیدا کنیم. موتوراژ سامسونگ بود. فکر کنم این خوب باشه. کیفیت شهر حس میکنم میتونست بهتر باشه. از یه سری زوایا ضعیف به نظر میرسه. انگار مثلا انگار که بازی 2020 میتونه که قدیمی تره. Fast travel, that's right. Music. از این نرده میشه رفت بالا. لوله ببخشید میگم نرده. خب میگه ایو نگهدار تو بپری بین فاصله. تابلو رو عوض کردیم که بگیم ما داریم میایم سراغتون به قول یارو. خب دوستان داره مدتمون زیاد میشد، مدت طولانی، مدت ویدیو بهتره تمامش کنیم این رو. فقط عزیزان یادتون نره که اگه میخواین سری کامل این بازی رو ببینید حتما لایک کنید، سابسکرایب کنید، کامنت بذارید. نظراتتون واسه ما مهمه و ساپورتتون کلی ما رو خوشحال میکنه. امیدوارم که تو قسمت‌های بعدی بازی ببینمتون. امیدوارم هر کجا که هستید روز یا شب خوبی داشته باشید. خداحافظ.